It's Christmas Eve, and we don't get to have a lot of people here in the room with us. And I'm missing that, but I feel like we get to be connected with them by having some conversation ourselves about Christmas, which is that most wonderful time of the year. And I'm glad to be working with you year round, and even at this special time, we can connect with those people that we're going to be missing on Christmas Eve. So I like that idea of our just talking a little bit, and I've got a question I guess I want to ask. What are some of your favorite things about Christmas, Jenna?
There are lots of great things about Christmas. And of course, I have wonderful memories with my extended family and cousins and grandparents and having Christmas Eve at our church growing up. And even though those memories are going to look a little bit different this year, I still hold them in my heart and they remind me of the meaning of Christmas. And so even though we are apart, this is still a time of year when we're encouraged to think about other people. We think about all the blessings that we've been given from God and think of ways that we can share them with other people, whether it be buying angel tree gifts for kids who might not have a lot underneath the tree this year, or giving food to people who may not have a hot meal for Christmas. We can still connect with people and share with them the blessings that we've been given from God. What about you? What's great about Christmas for you?
Christmas is one of my favorite times of the year, and they're great memories that I have. And you've reminded me about how important those memories are because they become touchstones year round as we get ready for the next Christmas. For me, the family gatherings with food are such an important part of it. Christmas morning is still very, very exciting. And there are some Christmas movies now that make the season more complete if I get to see them. Things like Christmas Vacation or Elf, where Buddy the Elf gets to inspire me every year, and old time things like It's a Wonderful Life and White Christmas. Most recently, I watched The Star, that one about the animals of Christmas, which were really good too. So the movies are nice. Even some bad movies like Bad Santa once in a while are worth revisiting because there are heartfelt lessons in those. And I think for me that Christmas is something that ultimately is a matter of the heart. Christmas Eve is one of the things I'm really going to miss this year here when we're all in this room together and the lights go down and we start singing Silent Night and the candles. Yeah, I'll miss that this year. Mm-hmm. But I know that we're all going to have great Christmases, and this won't be the year that we get together, but I'll bet next year or the year after, depending on how long this lasts, we'll celebrate Christmas again. Thanks for asking.
Absolutely. It's great that you mentioned The Star because we had a family movie night here at First Presbyterian Church, and that's the movie that we watched. Oh, yes. So for some of our friends who are watching tonight, that movie will be one of those touchstones.
One of those good memories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you. That's great. Hey, if you're at home with your family, you might want to pause this video if you'd like. And what are some of your favorite things about Christmas that you'd like to share with each other? If you want to keep watching, you can, but this would be a time when you could stop and talk about that. Thank you for being with us. Something else I've been thinking about, because Christmas is such a busy time of the year and there's so many things to see and do. Here, what we celebrate on Christmas Eve is that gift of the baby Jesus. Why do you think God sent us the baby Jesus?
Well, new babies always bring more joy to the world. And new parents like to show their friends and their families and coworkers pictures and videos of their brand new kids. And I think God went several steps further, as only God can do. And he gave us the gift of his son forever.
I like that. Babies are joyful. I don't think there's anything more joyful than the laughter of a little baby. I also like it that if God was going to come here in human form, that a baby's a pretty good way to show up for the very reasons that you say. They're not scary or intimidating. Now, I know sometimes during the night when parents have to get up and babies are hurting or crying or whatever, those can be different things, but babies are so wonderful. And I can remember times being in places where total strangers will talk with each other and connect with each other because there's a baby in their presence. And this scene that we have in front of us seems to have attracted a lot of people who showed up not to be afraid, but to be around the baby Jesus. I also like it, Jenna, that Jesus came as a baby and got to live through a full life experiencing what we do, growing up with a mom and a dad, and not that everybody has a mom and a dad, but he grew up and got to experience all the stuff that we do in different kinds of ways, hungry and thirsty and enjoying celebrations and all kinds of things. I'm glad he came, because to me, it's like God's best gift of love. I think the message for me of Christmas is, I love you so much, I came to be with you, and not to scare you, because I came as a baby Jesus.
That's right. And it also reminds me that God's gift of love is for all of us, no matter how small or weak or innocent we may seem. He loves all of us.
Yeah, going back to your joy thing, it's joy to the world. It's for everybody. That's great. Thank you. We're so happy that Christmas is almost here, and we miss you so very much, seeing you in person right here in this room. The day will come sometime when we can be together, but in the meantime, I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas day, a happy Christmas, a very Merry Christmas, and if we don't see you before then, a Happy New Year.
I know you'll find the joy of Christmas on Christmas morning through giving and receiving gifts this year. Merry Christmas!